I'm Jeremy. We're here today at Marriott's Manor Club in Williamsburg, Virginia. If you're planning a trip here to Virginia's historic triangle, this might just be a place that you want to stay. Wonderful resort, beautiful room. We're going to check it out right after this. So before we head down the hallway here to check out this room here at Marriott's Manor Club, I want to invite you to join the Destination Timeshare community over on SKOOL. We have a wonderful community over there of timeshare owners who love their timeshares, want to get more from their timeshares, sharing the best tips, tricks, and hacks to get the most from their ownership. And after you join, you can check out the Classroom tab to take a look at the mini guides with great information on how to get more from your ownership and understand how Marriott and Vistana timeshares work. And we'll be adding so much more to it here in the future. And to go even further beyond that, you can upgrade and become a premium member. That will give you access to knowledge bases about Marriott resorts, Westin and Sheraton resorts too, as well as kind of an FAQ of sorts about the Marriott and even the Vistana timeshare system. So check out your invite link down in the description box below. Click on that and join the Destination Timeshare community over on SKOOL. So now we're going to head down the hallway here and take a look at our room. Now, something I want to mention here before we go into the room, we're actually in the Berkeley Manor or Berkeley House here at Marriott's Manor Club. Now, this building is actually kind of special because it was originally intended and built as kind of a whole or full-time residential apartment complex or condo, I guess. And I guess that didn't work out. It wasn't originally Marriott. They come in, purchased the property, and then built out the timeshare units. But this building is much bigger than the rest of the buildings here at Manor Club, and these units are actually kind of unique. We're on the second floor, but I even understand the third floor, they're even cooler because those actually have a second level with kind of a loft area. Some of the units, I believe, might be on the end. Those actually have a third bedroom kind of in that loft area as well. So kind of unique here. There's only 8 units per floor. If you're making a request, you might want to request Berkeley because definitely a unique situation here with this building and these units. Of course, remember, owners staying here on an ownership stay, they're going to kind of have the first dibs on requests that get fulfilled. So just keep that in mind, but let's head down the hallway here. We're going to check out our unit here at Marriott's Manor Club. All right, now just inside the entrance here of this 2-bedroom villa at Marriott's Manor Club in Williamsburg, Virginia. We do have a nice little entryway in here. It's got tiles, so a little bit of an echo here. We have a nice little table here. There is your "We've checked out" and "Do not disturb" signs there for the door. Nice artwork, nice lighting in here. And then we're going to head in here, and this is going to bring us into the kitchen and dining area. So here you have a nice dining room table, looks like for 6 people. Big, round, lots of room in here. It is actually quite nice. And then over there, we do have a nice kind of mirror on the wall. You do have a couple of stools here up against kind of a bar area of the kitchen. So let's go check out the kitchen here next. So a pretty good sized kitchen here. You do have stainless steel appliances though, just a black refrigerator there. Kind of everything you need, nice granite countertops. Looks kind of like cherry or mahogany cabinets. So really nice kitchen. Let's actually take a look in the freezer and fridge here. So we do have an ice maker in the freezer. It does look like it's making ice already. Just a refrigerator here. There is a pitcher. There's lots of room in the fridge there to store anything that you may buy to cook up while you're here at Manor Club. We do have the sink right here. And then there is also a coffee maker with some coffee supplies, dish towels, and kitchen cloths. Then we have a knife block and a toaster. Let's actually now just take a look in the cabinets here. This is where we're going to find our glassware, some plastic glasses, wine glasses. Looks like for 8 people. See if we have anything above the microwave. You know, looks like there's a kettle up there, and that looks like just about it. Now in the other cabinets, we have our dinnerware, again for 8. Pretty much everything you need. You're always going to have plenty of supplies, dinnerware, glassware, and some storage containers too. Now over here, we have a blender, there's a salad bowl, there's some measuring cups, and kind of some baking or serving dishes there. I doubt there's anything going to be above the refrigerator. Let's just double check, and there is not. Now let's look under the countertops. We actually have a really nice dishwasher here, so always great not to have to do dishes while you're on vacation. Under the sink, we have our trash can, which is laying on its side, and some kitchen supplies there. Oh, and there's a scrub mommy. Those are my favorite. In here, looks like just an empty drawer. Underneath here, that's where we're going to find pots and pans. So we have a colander there too, non-stick skillet and a stainless steel skillet, and your pots up there. Now let's look in the bread warmer here. It looks like there's just a broiler pan, but we also have a baking sheet. Now in these drawers, that's where we're going to find our silverware, utensils, again for 8 people. Some cooking utensils, more cooking utensils, They always like to spread these things out. And there's some more kind of cooking utensils. You have a vegetable peeler, bottle opener, can opener, cheese grater, that kind of thing. In here, that is empty. These might all be empty, actually. I think they might be. Yep. Let's just make sure there's nothing under here. This looks like maybe kind of a place you could store some dry goods, like if you had a pantry, but there's no actual pantry here. There's these little drawers and some storage areas here. So definitely some room to store some dry goods or groceries that you purchase. So just off the kitchen here, we actually have what looks like our laundry room. It also has the water heater, but you do have full-size washer and dryer. So that's definitely really, really great. I doubt there's anything in these cabinets, but maybe you could use them to store your laundry detergent. But then over here, I do want to just point this out, broom, dustpan, and a little sweeper there, and your iron and ironing board. Now we still actually have the living room and both bedrooms. So the first thing we'll take a look at is the guest bedroom and guest bath. I notice the guest bathroom here is actually really, really small. Not a lot of room in here. You do have though a nice bright lighted mirror, plenty of towels, and then just a bathtub with a shower. You also have your pump, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash down here on the wall. Then in here is the guest bedroom with a king-size bed, couple of nightstands, some lamps. I don't see any exposed USB or power. Oh, it's back there. Kind of your standard plug-in with USB and power. There is an alarm clock there. And then down here we have a television up on top of a dresser there. We will just take a quick look in this closet over here. Not really a whole lot going on. Just some room for storage. Looks like there's actually a little light here. Doesn't really do a whole lot, but might be handy to have at night. Now we'll make our way back through the dining area here, and we have the master bedroom over there, but we're gonna first take a look at the living room, kind of a separate little area. It's kind of nice. Usually, quite often, Marriott timeshares, you kind of have the kitchen, living room, and dining room all kind of connected all in one. This is its own little room. Kind of fits the colonial period, in my opinion. But yeah, you do have your sofa, a couple of chairs that will pull out into a sleeper. So you can sleep up to, I think, 6 in these, 2 in each of the rooms, and then 2 out here potentially. Then we have a great big television up above what looks like actually a gas fireplace. So that's really nice. Then they kind of have this faux kind of library look on both sides with some neat artwork. So yeah, really, really liking this living area here. Nice and bright, lots of windows. Let's go out here. We do have a patio out here. We'll take a look at that at the end of the video. Yeah, this here is our master bedroom. This has a king-size bed again. You do also have a ceiling fan up there, so that's definitely really, really great. You also have your nightstands, really cool kind of headboard there, and exposed USB and power over on that side. Then over here, or down at the end of the bed actually, we have a chair, television, and another dresser. Now let's just take a look here in the master bath. This isn't really all that big, a little bit on the small side actually in my opinion, but we do have a small jetted tub here. Not really a whole lot going on. It's not really all that big. Something you'd like to take advantage of, you have that here. Single vanity, bright lighted mirror, your toilet is right there, and then here we do have kind of what is a pretty small walk-in shower. So unfortunately, not really all that big. Maybe a little bit disappointing actually, because there's no bathtub with a shower here. In the other room, it was actually kind of small too. And then down here we do have a walk-in closet. Not too big, but not too bad. You do have bedding, most certainly for that pull-out sofa, or maybe if you need an extra blanket, you can grab that there. And it's also where you're gonna find the in-room safe. So now let's actually walk out here. We're gonna make our way out and take a look at the patio. This is the challenge. Let's see if we can figure out how to open it. Looks like it opens on the other end down here. We'll flip that. Open that up, and we can make our way out. Okay, so this is actually kind of interesting. You do have a screened-in patio, so that's really nice. Sure, in the summertime here, they get a lot of bugs. But something I find kind of interesting here, they have this kind of tall table and tall stools. So only 2 of them, so not a lot of room out here for people to sit. But I do over here see an electrical outlet, so maybe if you need to work out here, you want to work out here, bring out your laptop, whatever it might be, you can plug that in. Yeah, overall, this unit, not too bad, actually pretty good size. I'm actually kind of impressed. A little bit of an awkward setup out here, but we don't really have much of a view out here. It looks like there's a couple gas grills, and I'll show you those and so much more in the resort tour video. First though, I'd like to ask, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help with these videos. And to see that resort tour video, click on this video right here. Watch that coming up next. It's gonna be a great resort tour of Marriott Manor Club here at Forge Colony, Williamsburg, Virginia. Thanks for watching, and remember, until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.